one of the things that I really want people to understand is that structures is actually the people. So structures can be built from anywhere, and structures can be started. When the people decide to have their own structures, they will. I will give you an example.
Okay.
We do have religious organizations. We do have our town hall meetings, town organizations. Sometimes you find all over the nation, you have different town organizations. For example, my place, Agbede, there are Agbede people in Lagos. They have their own. There are Agbede people in Port Harcourt. They have their own town meeting, their union, town union rather. There are Agbedes in Kano, there are Agbedes in Jos. And so all of these things are structure. That's basically what structure is all about.
All right, so it's early days yet. We still have about 8 months to go. And some people are saying, oh, it's initial gra-gra. They're not being funded. And until there's proper funding and a structure, this is going to fail.
It's quite interesting. And there's a saying in Hausa that that the little thing that you disrespect, that you feel is really nothing, most times is the one that will pinch you in the eye, sort of like what we have now, these 8 months that we have, right? It's something beautiful that we've never seen in Nigeria. Even the politicians are stumped at the team, because normally what we have is that they normally have the primaries very close to the election, maybe like 3 months max. Before you know what's happening, everything is done. I spend the money and everything is done. That is a long time. And one of the advantages of this long time that we have is that there are now candidates that some people are looking at and say, okay, because of this person, I'm going to get my card. I'm going to get my PVC. And we've seen that happening. And so we've seen what has happened with the registration, which is unprecedented. The way the young people are just going all out to get their cards. And so for people to just say it's the initial grad that don't have structure, most of them, people that speak like that, look at structure from the point of view of money. These are now people saying, we will build the structure. What are you going to? So instead of you, any politician, the politician they are supporting or bringing in money, they are ready to give their time.
So we have those who have said that, but this Party A doesn't have seats at the Senate. Party A doesn't have seats at the House of Representatives. They don't even have seats at the state assemblies. How are they going to win anything? Will that count?
There is a party that is not on the ballot paper, yeah? And this is a party that a lot of people are not being concerned about. It is the party of the Nigerian people. The Nigerian people are forming their own unofficial party. And going forward to the 2023 election, it should never be about parties. It should be about candidates. We have allowed party since 1999, that I think it's 23 years now of democracy that we've had. And what we've had is that parties, we've voted on the lines of parties, right? And these parties go there. They do not have regard for the people, and the people that are voted into office don't vote for the people, just work for the people, because they know that they got into office not because the people wanted them to get into office, but because their parties gave them the ticket. So their loyalty is to the power brokers and the godfathers. What Nigerians are doing now is to get that power back, to be the ones to make the choice. So what you're doing is that at every level, we are going to look at both candidates instead of parties. At every level, look for the most competent candidate, whatever party they are from. The president, who is the most competent amongst them, the governor, who is the most competent, the Senate, those going for Senate, House of Representatives, House of Assembly, who are the most competent? Let's vote them into office. So the party of the Nigerian people voting candidates who are most competent into office, that have the interest of Nigeria there, is where we begin to see it out. And then we begin to go on with whatever happens. As we go on, things might change. People might decide to now form alliance, join these particular parties, go in one direction. The one must be key is competence, character, capacity, courage, patriotism, and not what the party is or what the party name is.